strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sip so sweet, summer running through ya. Tiny can, big splash, yeah, hit sooner. June strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sun on skin, shade on deck. One cold twist, kiss on your neck. Low key kick, bright red dream. Little bit wild, real life steam. Whoa, June strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sip so sweet, summer running through ya. Tiny can, big splash, yeah, hit sooner. June strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Hey, 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 oh, oh, hey, tequila cocktail cooler. Hey, 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 oh.
Need a YouTube channel or professional videos that will make your brand stand out? We create, design, edit, and brand your content from start to finish. Our services include channel setup, video editing, custom intros and outros, thumbnails, banners, logos, promotional videos, live stream graphics, and more. Let us help you build a professional and powerful online presence that captures attention and keeps your audience watching. Contact us today and bring your vision to life. Are you ready to discover a different kind of natural power? Come closer and discover Global Honey Source.
Royal Honey VIP for improved performance and sexual stamina. Elevate intimate moments for support for vitality. A premium choice to feel ready, confident, and energized. Black Bull Extreme is for men looking for greater desire, helps achieve harder and long-lasting erection, lasting stamina, as drive, confidence, and lasting performance. Pink Pussycat, designed to support female sexual desire, confidence, and relaxation. Hard steel bottles support strong performance, help increase stamina and endurance, long-lasting energy to boost in drive and fertility and promote confidence. Etumax Royal Honey, for those who want to support stamina, performance, and confidence, helps you last longer and perform at your best. Hard Steel supports strong performance, stamina, and endurance, while helping you feel more confident. Discover your ultimate performance. Ignite your desire and energy. Experience endurance and confidence. Welcome to Pure Stamina. Feel the power of nature. Perfection for any occasion. Call or WhatsApp 901-520-1340. Visit website globalhoneysource.com.
Tiny can, big time chill. Pink on ice, that little thrill. Crack it open, sipping clean. Cooler vibe, call it June-teeny. June-teeny strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sip so sweet, summer running through ya. Tiny can, big splash, yeah, hit sooner. June-teeny strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sun on skin, shade on deck. One cold twist, kiss on your neck. Low key kick, bright red dream. Little bit wild, real life steam. Whoa, June strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sip so sweet, summer running through ya. Tiny can, big splash, yeah, hit sooner. June strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh. Hey, tequila cocktail cooler. Hey, 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 oh, oh, oh.
This is the DREBRIAN Show, the place you need to go. News and views, we keep it real, talking about the things you feel. Weekdays at 9:30. Come join the conversation. DREBRIAN Show, bringing truth across the nation. The DREBRIAN Show, weekdays at 9:30 a.m. Ooh.
The DREBRIAN Show starts now.
Howdy do, everybody. Good afternoon, Jamaica. Good afternoon, one and all. Lord, you catch me off guard. How no do? A very pleasant good afternoon. Welcome to the defense. I'm your boy, DREBRIAN. Boy, they show them the days are running so fast. And Jesus, the TikTok people, them. Good afternoon, Dennis Horton. Good afternoon, YouTube. How no do? Comment section, moderators. Club Social, you good? Lord Jesus, my students, them they are wait for me. 450 strong. And this to look here, no man, when I tell you, say don't play with this platform, you know, it's reaching where it ought to be reaching. How they do? Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are here to finish what we would have started 9:30 this morning. What a time we had. Good afternoon, Miss Lorna Marriott. Good afternoon, Mention Findlay. This is the defense, and it's a joy, it's a pleasure to be here. Jamaica, I don't know if y'all are aware, but things are looking a little fresh and clean and crisp. I don't know what me do different here, sir, but me know there is something that is me no know. But it's good. Wanna see it? Or is it me alone? Eh? Is it me or you guys see something different? Tell me now. Me no know, me I see something different. What is different about the show, the platform? There is something that I'm seeing that is not usually. Something, what missing? Yes, my headphone. That, yes, the right. But the blue thing, man. Me know something off. Me change the banner. The banner is in blue and it's normally in red. Welcome to the defense. The drib. Yes, it's normally in red. Come and know something is different about the layout. Good afternoon, Lord. The lighting. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. How no do people? Good afternoon, Donna. Good afternoon, Empress Madge. Good afternoon, my students. Lord, me here I grow, you know. Lord Jesus. And when miss, watch ya. Hey! You know, from when it a grow, could ya TikTok? Now like the here I come on nice. Not true? Thank you, Nikki. Me not tell them no like me here come on. It's coming from a mighty long way. Watch ya. Mighty God. Yes, man. But anyway, Lord Jesus, what you want to make me a blush? But anyway, people, we are here and we are here to finish what we would have started. And we are not focusing on anything other than the people's business. Good afternoon. I'm rocking my St. Kitts Nevis Patriots. You know, they're going to play. The CPL is on. And I wish Jamaica all the very best, but my team is the St. Kitts Nevis Patriots. So big up the Patriots, my second home. And I'm just waiting on Dr. Terence Drew to ring the bell. Because any day Terence ring the bell, you know, hey, we are there in SK to champion the St. Kitts Nevis LP. Please take off what? Marcia Jones, what me must take off and not back in the Jamaica Talawas. That's what them name? Babsy mash up every sporting discipline. The last time I check, we're lucky we get back the franchise to be a part of the games. The Kingsman, give me back me Jamaica Talawas. Babsy mash up everything where sporting is concerned. But anyway, my lovely people, welcome back one and all. we are going to pick up where we left off. Yeah? And yes, that's a little bit better. We are going to pick off where we left off today. Democratic Socialism Explain. Let me drink some of my Campari orange juice and just settle myself. But quickly, can we do a roll call? Time is of the essence, I know, but I need 2 minutes of your time to let me know where you guys locked in from. Kindly let me know where you're watching from.
Yeah, man, Crazy J there, represent for DREBRIAN. Hey, DREBRIAN, you locked down the whole of TikTok, you know. Yeah, man, you have the whole place locked. DREBRIAN, you locked down TikTok. How you bring all of the news, you bring the good news, you not talk when you go so.
Good afternoon, Ernest Rose.
And talk up for all of Jamaica. I make sure go live for the people. For them hear the good things. Hey, DREBRIAN, are you some people? Them no like when them see you, them and cut them eye. DREBRIAN just tell them say, evil worker who know better go away. DREBRIAN, you lock down the TikTok. How you have the whole TikTok locked. How you bring all of the news, me say the good news, me say the true news, them no like.
Pull up. Good afternoon. Shout out to Diane Salmon locked in from Georgia. Mrs. Wright, you're in Kingston. Abina Sarkody locked in as well, and she's locked in all the way from Myra Ma in Florida. Good afternoon, my darling. Good afternoon to you, Annette Bennett, watching from Miami. Good afternoon to you, Marlene Campbell. You're locked in from Ewaton in St. Catherine. Good afternoon, Margaret Ferron. You're locked in from London, UK. Good afternoon to you, Colin in Canada. Novlet Williams in Atlanta, Georgia. Daphne McDonald, you're tuning in from Southfield, St. Elizabeth. Good evening, Claudia Hamilton. You're in South Carolina. Good afternoon, College D. Big up yourself. Wilder Patrick said the tune bad. How you say? Them dub plate. They big up yourself, Crazy J. Everywhere you them, my brother. Blessings every time. Jean Dandy, you're in Canada. Good afternoon, Sean Wisdom in Florida. Good afternoon to you, Judith Hibbert. Hello, DREBRIAN. I'm watching you from New York. Big up yourself. Happy to have you, Miss Judith Hibbert. Good afternoon, Sonia Newman in Southfield, St. Elizabeth. Dorothy Sinclair in England. Doreen Bennett, you're in East Portland. Good afternoon, Claudette, locked in from Listowel, Ontario, Canada. Good afternoon to you, Miss Danielle Taylor. You're in Longville Park in Clarendon. Good afternoon, Ypres, watching from Manchaniel in East Portland. Browse, you're in South St. Catherine. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Celine Browning, watching from Manchaniel, also in East Portland. Good afternoon to you, Angela Holness from Downs in Manchester. Yvonne Riley, you're in Maypen, Clarendon. And Janice Thompson watching from Pennsylvania. The thing global, you know. Big up yourself, Jean Brown. You're in New York. Good afternoon, Althea Green in London. Miss Sherry Blossom in Canada. Denise Horton locked in from Hanover. Good afternoon, Altamount Marsh. Yes, sir, in Spain Town. Good afternoon to you, Marshy. Good afternoon, Sharon Gentles in Ocheria, St. Anne. Good evening to you, Nikisha Henry in Bogwalk. Blessings to you, Indira Tomlinson, locked in from our sister isle, Antigua, St. John's. Oh, is it St. John's Heights? We have a St. John's Heights here in Jamaica. Big up yourself and welcome. I thought it was St. John's Antigua. But nonetheless, good to see you, Indira Tomlinson. As a god, you're in East Hartford in Connecticut. Good to see you. Somebody, big up yourself in Philadelphia. Loxley Gregory. Maca Tree in the... Is one here Maca Tree? One place named Macatree. First me hear of that place. Big up yourself, Robert. Good to have you, sir. Big up yourself, Sandra Bennett in St. Martin. Big up yourself, Gloria George. You're in New York. Blessings, Fergu in Spanish Town. Marjorie Clark in Connecticut. Big up yourself, Andrea Reynolds in Temple Hall. Good to see you, Winston Ham in New Jersey. Keep up the good work, Dre. Big up yourself, Winston Ham. Is the Winston Ham that I'm acquainted with? Big up yourself and manners, my boss, every time. Blessings continually. Sharon Gentles is in Ochi. Princess Newman is in Queens, New York. Big up yourself, Auntie Dawn Morris. You're locked in as always from Maryland. Good to see you. Donna Whitaker, you're in Long Island, New York. Blessings to you. Good evening, Queen. You're in Minnesota. Blessings to my moderator, Trems, North Trelawney in the house. June Mays in Portmore. Hyacinth Miller, you're locked in Brooklyn. Cheryl Francis in Kingston. Good afternoon to you, CJ Splash, Princess Street, Falmouth, Trelawney, representing. Good afternoon to you, George Beckford, out of Houston, Texas. Delilah Graham is all the way in Alaska. Wow. It cool up there? Delilah, me wonder if it cold. Now we are up at the North Pole, Alaska, the mighty God. The DREBRIAN show has reached higher heights and deeper depths. Blessings to you. Juna come ready, say Macatree is in St. Catherine. It's in Tufton's constituency. Oh, I learned something new. Good evening to all those locked in from Macatree in West Central St. Catherine. Good afternoon, Reginald Brown. You're in East Thomas, Port Morant, Eastern St. Thomas. Big up the Port Morant family. Carly Banks. Carla Eubanks in Kingston. Big up yourself. Blessings to you. Pow pow. Blessings. Pow pow pow. You're in Mineral Heights, Mayplain, Clarendon. Big up yourself, Father Pow. Every time. PSL USA, Lenworth Steel. Somebody tell me what PSL mean. I'm not familiar with that. Is it Pennsylvania? I don't know. I think it's PA. Me not know. No teach me something. No PSL mean Pennsylvania? I don't know. Good afternoon, one and all. Thank you so much for being here. Derek, you're in Pattison. Good to see you. Pattison is in New Jersey. Good afternoon. Donna Richards in Lilliput, St. James. Merlin Ranger locked in from England. And Annie Prince in CT, Connecticut. I think CT is Connecticut. Good afternoon to each and every one. Jamaican. What a way to pronounce Jamaican. Jamaycan. Jamaican 8 is in Port St. Lucie, Florida. Big up yourself. Glad to have you here. Blessings to each and everyone. Good evening, my moderators. Good evening to each and everyone. Tequila Baby locked in St. Catherine. Welcome back, students. PSL is Port St. Lucie. Oh, I didn't know that. Port St. Lucie. Big up yourself. Manners and respect. Good afternoon to you, Shelly. Shelly is tuning in from Antigua. Big up yourself to all the Antiguan massive. Blessings, Michelle. You're locked in, as always, from West Palm Beach, Florida. Good afternoon, everybody up there. Samuel, you in a Moko. The thing global, right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. John Bailey is in St. Mary. Good afternoon to each and everyone. And of course, rounding it off with Pink, Toronto, Canada, Audine Henry, Loidersville. Don't forget to hit the like buttons. Keep the live active. And of course, if you chooses, bless the super chat. Good evening, Celia Brown in South Trelawney, the Alps. Blessings to you, Jacqueline Durant in Canada. Bless the platform with the likes. And if your heart desire, you know, the super chat keep it active, not care how great or small. Good to see everybody. Welcome one and all. I am happy to be back. This program is known as the Defense, and it is the calling program. So what you feel to make mention of today, because you know this morning program is where we bring the truth and the facts to teach the people. And sometimes when we call the program, it throw off everything and we don't get to achieve as much as we want to. So the second program is designed to take the calls. And we were on the point this morning, democratic socialism. Yeah? And we saw where Senator Abka Fitz-Henley made some utterances trying to rewrite history to let the people believe that Michael Manley democratic socialism was bad for Jamaica. Mind you, the Asians, I don't remember it was which Asian country. Thank you, George Beckford, for the jewels. Thank you to all who bless up the super chat. Abina, large up yourself, darling. I'm not sure it's which Asian country, but there's a country from Asia that came to Jamaica back under Manley and study what we had going on because it was working beautifully. Free education, free health care, things were going well. The state was taking care of itself. But the Labour Party tried to push forth a narrative of propaganda that we were practicing communism. And we are here to differentiate between the two, democratic socialism and communism. It's two different things. Yeah? Two different things. But because at the time, the literacy level of the Jamaican people were so low, and Michael Manley was trying his utmost best to raise the level. Remember, Bustamante lead us into independence. Yeah? And many persons at the time didn't know what independence was because the mental state, the education level, they didn't understand. It was just a chosen few understood the real meaning to be independent. And so when Michael Manley came into power, he would have realized that many Jamaicans were eating bulla cake with them name pan it and could not recognize that they were actually eating their names. And so it was the Michael Manley era that saw Jamal. And Jamal is where adults who would have missed an opportunity with many a times it's not no fault of their own, it's just the system. They didn't get the opportunity to get a good education. Michael Manley came up with Jamal, where adults would go back to school and learn something or at least get a skill. Things were beautiful. The hospitals were clean. Persons within rural Jamaica. I am in rural Jamaica. Let me tell you something. My parents would tell me they never need to go down a sentence be a hospital. The Alexandria Hospital was functioning with theaters, with everything you need, where you would find at Sentence Bay, you would find it at the little community house. The People's National Party under Michael Manley would have created, yeah, all of those accessibility. And when the Labour Party came into power, all of those things were downgraded. So what was deemed hospital with all the amenities, yeah, in your little community hospital, they would have destroyed it and watered down everything to clinic. So what you have now is the Alexandria Community Clinic, that the clinic, Runaway Bay Clinic. They were all small, but they were hospitals with doctors and nurses and operating theaters where persons could go and get the same treatment as though they were at one of those large hospitals. Jamaica Labour Party the narrative of propaganda, yeah, making it seem as though that democratic socialism was wrong. They didn't understand it, and the propaganda and the narrative of the Labour Party spread like wildfire because they were getting the help from outside forces. And so, Jamaica, little did we know that a man that they call their hero and savior today, Philip George Edward Philip, whatever his name is, he was used by outside forces to destabilize what Michael Manley set out to achieve. Look at what we in the People's National Party under Manley set out to achieve. It was so good. I see somebody commented, Singapore flew down to Jamaica to find out how is it that Michael Manley was able to achieve all of these things. And they adopt our model and took it back to Singapore. And look how Singapore, look how much they have achieved today. And the Jamaica Labour Party fight against democratic socialism because the propaganda that they were spewing was that Jamaica under Manley was turning communist, and that was not true. And here we have Abka Fitz-Henley, yeah, trying to erase history. The facts are there. And so I want to ask Abka Fitz-Henley, maybe you don't know because you're young, ask your mama if your mother wasn't a product of the free education that Michael Manley put forth. No, ask your mom. People, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just utilizing the Jamaican dialect. I am not in the wholeness parliament. Me not in a Gillette parliament to speak the proper English. So uno allow me to express myself. Uno all right with me expressing the way I'm expressing? Because next thing you got here says see there, and see there. Me no want a walk for no eggshell on my own platform. Am I getting the full support to speak in a language where the Jamaican people can understand? Huh? No, I'm asking. The man says he's a senator, and instead them use the time to educate the people of this country what democratic socialism is. They fight it. Something that, can you imagine? Free education from infant primary right up to high school, right up to tertiary level university was free under Michael Manley and the People's National Party. Many of these doctors and teachers that you see are retired or in their latter part of years now, them 40s and 50s teaching, they benefited from the free education under Manley. And when the Jamaica Labour Party won, due to the propaganda, it is the Labour Party that introduced school fee from people, pitney. Think no, man? Under the People's National Party and Manley, people used to get free uniform for them pitney. The boy pitney them get them khaki material and the girls them get them blue tunic. Allow me I tell what my parents not tell me come read it in a book. Yeah? When you see the Labour Party, including the Prime Minister, are going to fight democratic socialism, I want to ask the Prime Minister this evening, Prime Minister, are you aware, and I don't want to create no conspiracy now because we hear the saying out there that the last name, wholeness and Bramwell. Let me ask you something, Prime Minister. You know, see, because of Michael Manley make you could have bear your papa last name. Me want to know if the man did marry the woman at the time. One name Bramwell, one name Wholeness. It is the democratic socialism that caused many today to have them father last name. The Bastard Child Act has came into existence because of democratic socialism. Eh? So the Prime Minister and the Labour Party, when them are chat and are demonize democratic socialism, it served its purpose. It failed because of outside forces through the use of Siaga. Yeah? Fergus said them used to get free lunch. When me can catch the latter part, the late part of democratic socialism, when me used to go to school, we used to get free lunch. Yeah, and when school over, them a pack we up with some bulla cake. You now get them, me say the bulla cake, them nice, them this shelly and them give you some little pink milk. Lord Jesus, hello somebody. The milk, them pink and nice and milky. Sometimes you get the raw white cow's milk in the bag. Sometimes you get the milky, creamy pink milk. And there were days when back under the democratic socialism, yeah, parents would give them children the bag to go to school. And when you look, the pitney them a come home with rice, cornmeal, milk powder, bulgur, all of these things used to delivered, and pitney used to go to school and get free food, free education right up to university level. It is the Jamaica Labour Party that came into power and introduced school tuition and school fee to the people of this country. How me can support a Labour Party? Huh? That's why when you see people make a U-turn and come and support PNP, we welcome them, you know, but you have to really analyze their mental capacity. How can somebody support the Labour Party when you look at the principles that govern the PNP and that of the Labour Party? You ask yourself, how could someone fight against these principles? Yeah? Jamaica. This afternoon, we are going to open the phone lines and we are going to explain democratic socialism. I want you to call the program and explain to Jamaica what it was like. Yeah? Living under Michael Manley, and you are going to explain to the viewers what was the change like when Manley turned over because of the propaganda to Edward Siaga. I want those persons who would have lived through it all be conscious now of the time. Use 1-2 minutes and explain so other, because we want as much calls to come in. You understand? Because I don't understand. How is it that Senator Marlon Morgan is going to come out and chastise the current leader, Mark Jefferson Golding, for embracing democratic socialism? It must be explained. It is democratic socialism that came up with grow what you eat and eat what you grow, so as to limit importation. So what the Jamaica Labour Party sets out to achieve today is what the People's National Party was doing generations ago. So all this new phenomenon about grow what you eat and man must plant what them eat, the People's National Party was about that life many moons ago. It is the Jamaica Labour Party that came with capitalism. They replaced democratic socialism with capitalism. They are the ones that opened the free market and gave birth, yeah, to what many call today the private sector. That is what the Jamaica Labour Party did, where the state was functioning because a man of work, a man of PM tax, and the government used the tax to do good by the people. Free education, free health care, all of those wonderful things. Jamaicans were producing. We never have to import as much as we are doing today. It is the Jamaica Labour Party that came into power through Siaga and destabilize Michael Manley, what he set out to achieve, and replace the democratic socialism vision to capitalism. And so, Jamaica, I want you to call the program and let us know. Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the number. Let us know what was your experience under the regime change and what it felt like knowing that many of your dreams came to an halt when you now have to pay school fee. It wasn't like this, Jamaica. I'm getting my first call. Good afternoon, Miss Bennett. You're live. Go right ahead, please.
And Brother Jay, that's why the Bible can't wrong, you know. The Bible said the old is to teach the young how to be sober.
Yes.
And if those old people, the older one, don't by Trelawney, they teach those young ones who are coming up, who spoil the ballot, they would never do that.
Yes.
They would never spoil that ballot. Because remember, you know, those old ones who come up under and see what Siaga do to this country, to the country, you know.
Yes.
So if they mean teach them, that's why the Bible says you all have to teach the young to be sober.
True.
Let me tell you something. Yes, man. Let me tell you something. You think if I remember, you know, this man come on, say Siaga beat him, you know.
Yes.
And you think if I am Mike Henry, I will not hear nobody talk about that, you know. Our white man, when a man of Jamaica come beat him. We not even know the other day when they say press that you know say maybe I did catch him funny seed or something. We don't know what happened.
Yes.
But he's saying get it. You understand?
Yes.
Remember, in a rural breed make nutriment, a rural breed, they have to hold a pick nutriment and you know. In a Labour Party, when you have to hold a nutriment that they pick and carry nutriment again.
Yes.
Me say, brother, let me tell you something. Me talking of my brother Perry. So me want other people call in. What me tell you say, old people, you know, me know see my old people now, them are running and I look a young boy and a young girl them.
Yes.
You know, if you do not go and go teach them because they're teaching you one, don't have Trelawney.
Yes.
Labour Party will never spoil the ballot. Because me tell you something, they do a bad injustice to it when they put Siaga Highway. And that man should never get a highway in Jamaica. With the corruption with them kind of power in Jamaica. People call in and talk to you, brother Joe.
Mighty God, Miss Bennett say, Ruel Reed, Niama follow the bulla cake them. Eh? No, Jamaica. Free education. From infant to primary to high school to tertiary level. Many of them, including Abka Muma, ask your mommy, Abka, if you not benefit from democratic socialism, free education. But you come now and chastise people. We're going to embrace Mark Jefferson Golding. We are going to support him, and he's going to take what works then and introduce it for the way forward. The phone lines are open, Jamaica. We have over 1,000 and only 440 persons like the platform. Me know no excited and me know no want to watch the theatrics and me a go on with myself. But touch the like button to no man. You can't just come and sit down. Touch the like button, man. Yes, mighty God, the class are going to mash up now. Good afternoon, Marshall. You're live. Go right ahead, sir.
Good afternoon, Trey.
Yes.
Listen to me now. Don't let the Labour Party and this jackass where you call Agafit Sendley. In come with the little damn generalship. It's all about diversion tactics in my use.
True.
To divert people away from the nastiness what take place down at Trelawney.
Yeah.
When them run the people them off island where all of them are plant for teeth. Right?
Yeah.
Where they now no title, sir. Nobody don't know Well, a lot of argument talk about the land and things. The tax people then write off that the company offer them list and there's something there. So right now, the land, it's really end up in a no man's land situation. And all this and include them a plan to teeth it. So after they do the nastiness now, then someone who then can use to divert people away from the argument.
Yes.
So then come up when talking about democratic socialism was a failure. It's Maddy who says so. That's Maddy. It's Maddy. Them you can't tell a man like Captain who shit on me and me shit all the while. And just come and chat him all heap and rubbish at people head. We are not stupid. The place, the Asian country where you were talking about, we come and look at the policy and take it and go back and build them country.
Yes.
You're talking about Singapore.
That is the name.
With a man,
yes.
It's a man called Lee Kuan Yew. But when Lee Kuan Yew go back to Singapore and start doing to do, he never ever had one Tiaga there and a Jamaica Labour Party to mash it down.
Yes. True.
So that's why Singapore could build and be what they are today.
Yes.
We did have an Edward Tiaga, and because Mike went up with Fidel Castro, the JP, and the United States, them never like it.
Right.
So then come here now and them sabotage, one with them can sabotage and do all kind of thing and mash it down and then them hide food from people and third people mind away. And did you realize that after 3 years the Jamaican people did see the light? After the JP get back in power?
Yes.
After 3 years the Jamaican people did see the light and turn back to the PNP.
Oh yes.
It's because the PNP did boycott the 83 election.
Yes.
That is why the JP could survive till 89. And Siaga come and mash up Jamaica. All the talk where you know, them are talking, DREBRIAN.
Yes.
When Siaga leaves Jamaica, that jackass called Abka Pitsenley, him just a chat, him don't know nothing. I don't even know if him did a go to school. Maybe he look smarter than the Prime Minister because him tell the Prime Minister to talk about when land did a capture. Him Prime Minister never born, he was just a little boy. I must have tell him to say that. Me don't know how the hell you was a little boy, but you never born. Yeah, Jacka said. I must mother like I'm to tell him so.
Yes.
When Siaga leave power in 89, our debt to GDP climbed to 260%.
What you say, Mashi?
Which means, yes, debt to GDP was 260% of GDP.
Yes.
We couldn't pay a nurse, a teacher, or a civil servant. We couldn't pay them without we borrow. And it was the PNP have to come back and fix back Jamaica under Michael Manley stay for a while and then PJ Patterson. When PJ Patterson pay back the IMF, PJ Patterson said,
well, and the Uncle Mashi, because we have to get it. We are teaching and we are learning something this evening. You're saying that when the Jamaica Labour Party under Siaga would have destroyed the 70s, come into power in the 80s and run the 80s, they would have ruled the country all by themselves without an opposition? That's what you're saying?
Amen, sir. Amen. That's how it goes.
All right.
Amen.
And you're saying that 1989, that election when the Labour Party lost to Michael Manley, you're saying that Edward Siaga left a debt to GDP of 260%?
It is written.
Mighty God.
It is written. And Jackass have Capitally, him in a position where he can't see and know, but he cannot tell you that.
Yes.
Because Abkafit's duty is to fool the younger generation.
Yes.
So we are not stupid. Right? We know until they destroy this economy. So when you come tell, let me tell you, under democratic socialism, you see, John Crow highlighted syndrome by Abkapitsenli. When Michael Manley come to Jamaica, you see, a domestic worker, that work from 7 o'clock in the morning, some until 8 o'clock in the evening. Michael Manley said, no more of that.
Wow.
8 hours your work. Anything over that is overtime.
Wow.
Capitalists did vex with Michael Manley for that because he decided you cannot be slaving the people like that, right? Under democratic socialism,
Yes.
Michael Manley decided that because if your mother and father are not married and then go to bed and get you, you become a bastard. That is one. Because if they live together and have outside children, those children, they describe them as bastard.
Oh?
Michael Manley said, mash down that nastiness.
Wow.
Right? Man and woman doing the same work out there. The man get sometimes 2 times or whatever more than the woman. Michael Manley said, no man, stop that man. Man and woman can do the same thing. Equal pay.
Oh?
Equal pay. Yes, Michael Manley.
So
down that.
So that's why this song come say equal pay for women. Equal pay for women. Shoot them with the minimum. No, I see.
Yes. These are what socialism done to us.
Yes,
right?
yes.
These are what socialism has done for us. And you know, we could go on and on and on with many more.
Yes.
Right? So they would take the capitalists would take the domestic worker and other than when they work then and then just use them like a tool and let them go. If you get pregnant, a woman who is a teacher, a woman working in any corporate area and them something there,
yes,
get pregnant, that woman loses the job after she gets pregnant.
Wow.
Michael Manley said, mash down that. Maternity leave with pay. You can't fire the woman because the woman go have sex and get fitness.
Well, on them, Uncle Mashi, because you are opening up we brain this afternoon. You are saying that if a woman was working, yeah, and she falls pregnant, she got pregnant for her husband, and she's going on maternity leave. It is the People's National Party, Michael Manley, that say once she's on maternity leave, she must still get the same pay like she was at work?
Yes, maternity leave. 3 months maternity leave with pay.
God.
It was Michael Manley, the socialism policy that the John Cromwell-Lighty syndrome had capitally get up at our book. Yeah, those are some of the things where I criticize Michael, the great Michael Manley. The list is long, you know. And I can tell you, there are more people will come on and explain a whole lot more of what Michael Manley under the People's National Party had done to change the life of the Jamaican people. When we come in, because we just, I come out of the colonial thing and I come down the line there, you know. Now for older folks, they couldn't even read, you know.
Yes.
So Michael Manley come in and say, no man, we have to teach these people like something, no man. We set up a thing called Jamal. So when you are 80 and 90 years old, you could go back at Jamal and you could go and you could learn to read and write. Jamal, that is the brainchild of a Michael Manley. I'm telling you need to go to hell. Because to Busterman, he was a blasted dunce, he was smart. And I'm not saying he was a total dunce. But he did have like a sense over them, you know, because it was been said that the way our Buster did fool, you know. He went on a tour. This must be a joke. He went on a tour. And the journalist started to question him, and the journalist said to him, Mr. Prime Minister, so where will be your next stop from here? And he said, my next stop from here will be San Juan. Somebody said, no, Chief, not San Juan. The J is silent. It's San Juan. So they corrected there. The journalist went on to question him and said, so where will be your next stop before you go back to Jamaica? No, about what time you expect to get back to Jamaica? He said to them, between Una or Ulai.
Look here, no Mashi, no come,
you know.
Mashi, no mash up. When you say Mashi, mighty Jesus, look here.
Yeah.
These are eye-opening moments from our elders, and as young people, we must listen to those who experience it under Edward Siaga to tell their truth. Marshy,
Yes,
the phone lines are still open. Boy, me I tell you.
Yes, man. It has been said. It has been said. I don't know if it's true or lie.
Yes.
That when they come here for the backside, they want and they tell Buster man, sister, not dirty. Let them take it along with you, not dirty. So the backside was giving away cheap under Buster man and the DLP.
Marshy come up for the
man
phone. Marshy come up. What you say? Said the Jamaican a party. Give away the backside and say, make them go along no dirty. That Jesus have mercy, no. Mash up the program this afternoon. Come go on. Come go on. Mashi!
Yeah.
No, sir, you make quick program.
You see the minimum wage?
Yes.
Minimum wage. Then could I take you back then and work you and give a little and nothing and thing. Michael Manley under socialism, where idiot, jackass, have captain. Michael Manley said none of that. No more of that. The minimum wage you can pay somebody in Jamaica. And I think at that time it started, it was $20 or $19, something to that effect. I don't remember the figure on top of my head right now.
Yes.
But the man decided, well, you can't pay the person less than that. That is how the minimum wage come in.
Wow.
That's the brain kind of a Michael Manley.
Wow.
So Abkaf is telling me to go and sit down, play with his navel and suck his finger because he knows nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing. All right, let me tell you something.
Yes, cut it short now, Mashi. Cut it short. Yeah, cut it short.
The People's National Party.
Yes.
In Jamaica. The Labour Party. Responsible for NIS.
Yes.
National Insurance. They're responsible. Give it to them.
Okay.
Give it to them. And you say Art Institute.
Yes.
Under Edward Siaga. Give that to them. They're responsible.
But you're going
to stop. Can you name me another institute? Yes, I know. I'm going to go now. Can you name me another institute?
Before you go name me one another institution, my research would have shown me, Uncle Mashi, that even though we see the Heart Trust, yeah?
Heart Trust. Where that come from?
Yes, it was coming from the
Youth Service.
The National Youth Service was already there. Them changed the name.
You are perfectly right. You are perfectly right.
Yes.
But still never get them. But you cannot find another institution that the Jamaica Labour Party have in Jamaica. You can't find anything. The National Housing Trust, it's the PNP. Drug for the elderly, it's the PNP. And you could go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. It's the PNP. The JP no have nothing. I'm going to come the GNP, come on a thief, theft, steal, fraud, embezzle, kleptocracy, kleptomaniac. All of the word them on in thief. I'm confident they go to hell, you don't know nothing.
Thank
you. A lot of other people was around from my time. They will tell you. Yeah. I got DREBRIAN. Take it easy.
Thank you, Mashi. Big up yourself every time. Then we feel sorry for them. Huh? How we feel sorry for them? I don't sorry for them.
Me no sorry for them, not me at all. Don't sorry for them. Licks in the backside.
Licks in the backside, Andrew Holness, because them see the right and go choose the wrong. Licks in the backside. More calls coming in. Good evening, caller. Your life. Go right ahead, please.
Yes, yourself, DREBRIAN. On the topic of social demo, whatever,
Yes.
on the social activities. Well, if you look at what is going on right now in Portland, you see me? I start bring community together, and the community itself are develop from that social background, right?
Oh.
If you look again further, you realize that is why there is no more community activities going on across the length and breadth of Jamaica. It's like when you start to do try up a look sporting thing, it not have no effect. The effect again is that nobody no want to come out there because when you check it, the member of parliament don't really support it because the member of parliament, government not giving them the support. The minister of sports should have been the one who would develop and implement community socialism.
Yes.
Right? And if you check it, the whole of them thing that they jailbreak.
True.
So when you really take it, no, you're not walk a road again and see a football randomly and a kick out a car glass.
True.
You know me I say
True.
accidentally, you know, see one cricket ball a drop in a somebody yard or damage nobody. You know, see none of them thing there. Ladies not get no marching activities. Them not get no netball activities. All of them thing there.
People are tie up people are tie up goat and cow on the football field now. Not now go on.
Nothing now go on. If you look at every community recreational center in Jamaica,
Run down.
it bush up, it dry, it run right down.
True.
So that is the mindset of the labor right, and them can't sit and understand them thing there. But big up Isaac and big up my MP, Dr. Daz, you know thing go. One skip on the up.
All right, Skippy, big up yourself every time. Boy, may I tell you, Jamaica, this show is where you hear from persons exactly what is taking place. What an eye-opener from Uncle Marshy. Don't forget the phone lines are still open. It's your program, you know. Me chat wally from morning in a phone time to come defend on yourself. Good evening, caller. Your live. Go right ahead, please.
Yes, good evening, Jay.
Welcome.
Well, yeah, me I listen to the call of them and I wanna throw in my 2 cents.
Yes.
Jay, the Labour Party have nothing to stand on. Nothing. When they come to talk about this issue. They have nothing to stand on. I used to be in the youth service, so I know.
Oh.
I'm coming from that era. The youth service, that's the got changed to hard trust.
Yes.
It was youth service. I entered the youth service myself.
Okay.
All right. So I know everything. You have a thing they call the bauxite levy. That was Michael's program also.
Yes.
That's a socialist program as well. The bauxite levy. You know what the bauxite levy did?
Tell us.
Okay, you used to have in my time. You used to have They have the nurses' aid that used to go around through the communities. They would visit people's home, especially the elders. People who sick, they would take their vital signs. They would dress their cut. Some of them even clean up their places, right? The bauxite levy pay for all that.
Oh.
Your school uniform program, your school feeding program, the bauxite levy used to pay for that. They used to have a thing they call the home guard service. Bauxite levy used to pay for that too. You know what the home guard service used to be?
Enlighten me, please. I'm learning.
All right. You used to have the DC, district constable. The district constable who used to be like a second from the police down.
Okay.
They would in every district. They live in the district, but the the backup or the assistance for the district constable is the home guard. These are the people who patrol the community. And that no bad activity. So when they say PNP don't know about how to keep community safe, they are the one who came in and mash up that part, close it down. And plenty of those home guard workers, they were also promoted up to police status.
Wow.
And guess where plenty of these home guard workers educated through? They were educated through Jamal.
Wow.
See what I'm saying?
Yes. Everything is a
When
ripple
you go to
effect. Yes.
okay, now you see the ripple effect right now too with
Yes.
even the hospital. Because when these nurses would go to the house and they would find the sickness of the people are help to keep the sickness level down. You don't have an overflow in the hospital like what they got now because people are treated before it gets worse.
Interesting.
And those that backside levy wasn't a very happy program that the capitalists did like, especially the US, because it was a tax onto the people who were doing the backside and drilling into our country, leaving this crater. And Michael said, no, we can't do that because we don't know what this ripple effect gonna cost after you drill a crater and leave our country. It could cause health issue. It could leave us country into certain things that could create that disaster, in which you also take money from that backside levy, put aside for disaster also.
Yes.
So all those programs, you name them coming down, they were good program for the country. Seattle came and mash it up. Get rid of it to please the capitalists. So I'm just letting you know, based on what I know. Land lease program, Michael. There's so many programs. Trust me, there's so many programs that Michael put in place for poor people. National Housing Trust was for poor people. Believe me, is since Seattle come, they mash it up and try to set the bar so high where poor people can't get it. It's all about moving the bar so poor people can't get it. I know people who just paid on like $2,000 back then, and they were into a national housing trust.
Wow.
Yeah. So I know people who are farm workers, and they were able to get a national housing trust house on their own property. So those program Michael had, trust me. Farming, I know Michael used to show up on farms all over. You ever see Andrew on any farm? He never show up on no farm. Michael used to tour the island, being on farm, have feast day on farm with farmers.
Wow.
The last agriculture minister I think I ever see do that, I think is what's his name from that passed away? What's his name again? Um that passed away, went to come to America and do a surgery and passed away. That was the last agriculture minister I've seen doing things like that.
Roger
Clark.
Yes.
Roger Clark.
True.
That was the last agriculture minister. You never see Andrew show up on a farm. The only time Andrew walk through bushes when he's looking vote. That's the only time.
Caller, we have to leave it right there. Let me take another call.
Okay,
all right?
brother. Thanks for taking me call.
Thank you. Boy, this man is knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about. The line was jammed a short while ago. I see several calls was coming in, so you all could try again now, please. Good evening, caller. You're live. Go right ahead, please. Caller, are you there? Hello? Try again, please. The line was jammed a while ago. So please, okay, they're calling back. Good evening, caller. You're live. Go right ahead, please.
Good evening, Mr. Brian.
How you do?
I'm good. You know, all these things that these two men talking here, everything goes so, you know.
Oh?
Because I am 74 years old, right? Children, hello?
Yes, man, talk. I
Yes.
hear you. Yes?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Children used to get them milk. They used to get them oil, cornmeal, the best cornmeal, the bulla. I used to love the bulla. Even when I left school, I loved by the bulla.
Yes.
You know, all of these things are good things. Mr. Marsh know the history. I know it also.
Wow.
You used to have the guards who used to work with the police, and those people are the people who know everybody in the community.
Yes.
Right? And so now, police couldn't just come in and shoot down people, so they couldn't do that.
Wow.
Because they have the guards who used to work with them. They were trained.
Okay.
I used to go to a school where I see Chinese man and come and jam our class. Right? All of these things happen. So there were good things going on in those days. And now you go to the school I go open, you don't see desk, you don't see new benches. We used to be so excited when you see the new benches and the new blackboard and all of these things, man.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole community center them locked down.
True.
All of them.
True. So you're saying, caller, just before you go, you're saying that during the 70s, things were looking good for Jamaica, and it is after the 80s and we saw Siaga came into power. That is when the country take a turn for the worse.
Yes. And when I just start working at the educational ministry, Siaga could have go saying, remember the 31 million, but don't you know about it? He could have only said that, but don't you know about it a long time and you're a thief.
Tala, big up yourself. Mighty God, what a class suite. Good evening, caller, you're live. Go right ahead, please. Lord, calls them are coming rapidly. Good evening, caller, you're live. Please, go ahead. You're listening to the television. Hello? Yes, go ahead, we're listening.
Yes. I want to speak to you about Mike and Marley as well.
Go right ahead, please.
I can remember when I was a child.
Yes.
In my community in Hanover, we got light, we got water, we got road. Michael Manley 6 road all the way from Lucy down to Negril, every crevice and corner. Michael Manley 6 all those roads. That was the first time we had water and light and road and schools because they Jamaica Labour Party was in power, and even donkeys were afraid to walk on the road.
Wow.
Donkeys when they walk funny, Michael Malik came to fix everything.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. When under the Jersey regime, no bumpy head pitney or black pitney could go to the high school.
What?
Pure high color pitney.
What on the caller? You're saying that under the Jamaica Labour Party, if you were of a certain descent where your pitney have bumpy head, they could move on to high school. It's just the tighty, high color, long hair flowing in the back. Students make it to high school?
Exactly. Even the bank, they were the one. No black people could have worked a bank.
Mighty God.
High color. Like a man came in and changed all that.
Wow.
And today, the amount of black sickness, what they go to school, and
Yes.
they are doing exceptionally well. Michael Malley name can never stop her.
His name can
Michael
never.
Malley allow a lot of persons in Jamaica to own their own land.
Yes.
1976, Michael Malley was the first person to make a housing scheme all over Jamaica in phase 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
That's from 1972, 73 to this time. This government talking about the houses that they are making now, if they are mandated to make, they must make them because they were on the agenda to be made.
Yes. Caller, thank you so much for your insight. Big up yourself as we take another call, all right?
Thank you.
No problem. Good afternoon, caller. You're live. Go right ahead, please.
Joy, good afternoon. How are you?
Welcome, my honey bunches of oats. What can I do for you this evening?
And you are so mine too.
What, Paula? Tell me about
Jay.
the good 70s, my friend.
Oh, Lord, Jay. Me just sit down here and me reminisce, you know.
Yes.
Because, remember, when you're at school, you know, and you see the community nurse come in the brown uniform, you know, Jay.
Oh.
You start ball. You ball. What's when the teacher come in and say, we must roll up our shirt sleeve?
Yes.
So guess what? You get immunized at school.
Oh?
Yes, man. So you roll up your sleeve and you back and you get juke. Sometimes you see them come out and you see them and smile and say, no, I'm not juke, you get a drop. Them used to bring the polar drops and something come at school, come here. Dre, there was a school clinic. Who remember the school clinic on King Street, the top of King Street, where a school picnic, your parents could have carry you go there. You get your appointment, you get your teeth clean, you get your eye checked. This was just a school clinic, it was on the top of King Street.
Wow.
Remember going there. Remember every summer, boys get them seaman khaki and the girls get them blue tunic and white. The accessories you would have done. Remember lunchtime with the bulla and the white milk, the striped box with the white milk. Sometimes you get chocolate milk, sometimes you get cherry milk, and you get your bulla.
Yes.
Then you say get a bulgur porridge sometimes. You know what, you don't want to drink that.
Yes.
But somehow we do that for drink it because when you know where I go home, go eat.
True.
We know that. I remember, Dre, I was going to St. Michael's Infant and I left there and went to St. Aloysius.
Yes.
Dre, them used to have some people come in and check the register. Right? We don't know who them is because you have to see them come in and they make you stand up and say, good afternoon, Miss Brand, may God bless you.
Yes.
And them check the register. You see anybody were out of school for a length of time and them live in and around the area,
Then
them
find
find them yard.
Oh?
And find out why them not in school.
Yes.
Do you remember? I got primary school, you know, so you know, so the brain like a fuzzy.
Yes.
Remember when you used to get your book at September morning, your parents come in with you and then you get your book. The only thing you did have to buy was first year in English, junior English revised, and one other one, the reading book.
Yes.
They used to give it some fancy reading book, but everything else you would have get the math book. They used to give you the math book and you do the workout tonight. And if you go home, the teacher signs out your character, you better do the homework and carry it back.
Wow.
When school year done, you get all of your book them to carry home. So you know, once you move up in a one class, you get your new set of books. But mark you get your seaman's khaki and you get your tunic. This is what I remember. When it comes to education,
yes.
Education for the PMP, it was a must. There was no, me used to go remember I got school in a town and people pick me come to school barefoot, you know.
What?
Yeah, man. And when them come, teacher used to carry them and them go talk. And by next 2 days, see them come back and them have on shoes.
Wow.
No. You know, Pitney, you bully Pitney and tell them, say them have on the free shoes.
Yes.
And remember me tell you, say, if the teacher ever go talk, say, yeah, bully Pitney, you know that. But that is a different conversation. Dre, me I tell you, so when me I grow up, when me pass common entrance, that time common entrance, you see in a newspaper, when you look in a newspaper, you see your name, your ball. And you got secondary school, so you ball.
Wow.
Remember going in a high school and not dollar, you pay. You don't pay a dollar.
Wow.
You don't have to pay no school fee, you don't have to pay nothing. And you used to get your book list, you used to get your book rental.
Yes.
Anything where them not have, they would have sent you go buy it. But you get your book rental and you sign for your book rental. These are my memories, you know.
Good memories. Good
These
memories.
are my memories. And that's why, Dre, I have to support the People's National Party.
Yes.
Because I lived with the policies. You know, it's when land lease come in in the late 70s, early 80s, late 70s. I remember Tony Spalding used to drive up and down between St. Catherine, Clarendon. You see how Portmore? Portmore was a dust bowl.
Wow.
Portmore people used to say nobody can live at Portmore because he go come over. And I said, when we used to go with Uncle Tony, we stop at this scheme here where I build. That the scheme there where I build. That I support more busy. I support more busy scheme, back a scheme, back a scheme. That's how does I drive around the place. It's so we used to, it's when NHT used to get out. Oh, remember people that get mortgage for $4.
What?
Water Ford. $4 them used to pay a mortgage.
Wow.
You used to get a telegram to say you are awarded lot so and so, wherever the lot there. And you go there and you look, and then you got NHT and sign the paper and you start pay your mortgage. That was what? That is the NHT, me member. Up to in a 2000, where I worked, we used to do, when the schemes them come up, we used to do the initial period where we go, them look on the land, them survey it, and then we used to do the advertising. I work for NHT ad me in I know.
Wow.
Yes, Father, you see now work for NHT ad, prim and proper with my pen for the professionals.
Wow. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, my darling. We have to let it go right. Yes, my friend.
Let it go. Yes, my brother. Yes, my brother.
Love
you. All the way. I love you, my comrade. God bless you. Walk good. And trust me, this morning, you did a take right. Love you, my brother. Have
Thank
a
you.
blessed
Thank
rest of
you.
the day.
Thank you, darling. Big up every time. Good afternoon, caller. Head boy, you're going to wrap up the show. So after this call, then we take head boy and then we wrap up for 6 o'clock. I remember we have to go support Perry Cummings at 6. Good afternoon, caller. You're live. Go right ahead, please.
Yes, sir. Listen to this one. We're bringing this scheme for sugar industry.
Yes.
In Jamaica. Michael Manley.
Oh.
The scheme for sugar industry. Michael. That great Michael Manley.
Yes.
That we all love so much. Never lick down houses. Never tear down houses. That's for these schemes in Jamaica. When you look at it, you think those schemes right now, it wasn't a scheme with those big, beautiful houses on it. Sugar workers housing scheme.
Oh.
A man who could get one of those houses.
Yes.
A 3-bedroom house, 40,000.
Wow.
$40,000. That great Joshua. So sorry, the man of food. Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Big up yourself every time. Good afternoon, caller. You're live. Go right ahead, please.
Hey, DREBRIAN, what's up?
Wonderful. God is good.
My contribution.
Go right ahead, sir.
Anybody in the 60s, age 16 up to 70, must have experience and benefit of the Michael Manley program,
Yes.
including the current Minister of Security. And we went to school together.
Oh.
And I know I got free tuition. And he was the head boy in that time when I was at school.
Ah.
And he went straight to university after finishing 2 or 4 years in sixth form to become a doctor.
Oh.
Free tuition. You understand me?
Wow.
Yes. And there are some other things that they did, like the family court. Michael Manley. First time we used to have these hotels in the Montego Bay area.
Yes.
You couldn't even walk on the sidewalk.
Mm-mm.
Some of the hotels have a black gate and a white gate. And the employers have to walk to the back gate while the guests walk to the white gate.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Then this one what they call, he changed the Queen's birthday to National Labor Day.
Oh.
Yes. And National Labor Day, it was an organized thing because that time we have a youth club.
Yes, yes.
We have some from the community where everybody come together and a free labor whole day and we cook and eat and drink and clean up the place.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, man.
All right, caller. Thanks. Yes.
Yeah, one more thing.
Yes.
You see, ganja, if a man was caught, he had to split. I used to 18 months.
Wow.
Michael Manley said, no, man. If you caught them, you catch them with a bulk. Then you can't charge them. But if your man is only half a split, you go to the within 18 months. No go so.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, caller.
And all of them things they will benefit.
Yes, yes. We have to cut it short. All right, caller. Time is of the essence. All right. One next time.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Good evening, caller. Thank you so much for keep trying. Trust me. It's your time. Go ahead. Go ahead, Maria.
Okay, DREBRIAN. Good evening.
Welcome.
You know, when you instead of you cannot go head to head with a dunce, so we'll just ask them questions. So the questions that we have to ask Marlon Morgan and Abka Fitzenley are: one, what was the literacy rate between 1972 and 1980?
Oh.
What is the literacy rate right now between 2016 and 2026?
Good question.
We're giving two administrations. What was the state of healthcare between 72 and 76? What is it now? Just ask them, because those are the measurements that you have to use.
Yes.
And to ask them, when Siaga took over in 1980, what happened to the food that was unavailable during that election period? It had to be dumped.
Wow.
Ask them, who married food? People no longer got married. It was food that got married. If you wanted flour, you had to buy Stay Free. Okay? So those are the questions that they must answer. people attribute the HEART program to Edward Seaga.
Yes.
The National Youth Service was what Michael Manley created. He dismantled that and rebranded it as HEART.
Oh.
So it wasn't anything new. It was not new. It was a National Youth Service.
Yes.
When Michael Manley took over, children graduated from high school at the age of 14. He looked at it and said, no child is ready at 14. No, that child cannot be considered an adult at 14.
True.
And he and his administration went to work and they extended a child's school life to 18. So you could go up to 18 with O levels, and then you can extend that to A levels. Okay? So the school and so they built more schools, and he converted schools. And so you had, if the school was too big based on communities now, you had a shift system. So you had some going in the morning and some going in the afternoon. Okay? You had a hot lunch program. We didn't have bulla and milk, hot lunch. And it was the farmers that supplied the food to the schools.
Wow.
So the farmers were kept busy. We had the public works department. The streets were not dirty. They were always, because you know where the public works department truck was? At the parish council office.
Oh.
Everything didn't come from Kingston. So it was decentralized.
Wow.
And in the decentralization of power, government worked better, because the councillors knew their communities better than the MPs and the ministers sitting in Kingston.
True.
So they were more empowered. And we also have to ask, who destroyed Jamal? Who destroyed the healthcare sector? Because when Edward Seaga took over, he went on a firing spree.
Wow.
He fired the professionals. He fired the public service workers. He decimated healthcare by turning hospitals into community clinics. And we didn't need any more because we already had hospitals and we had community clinics. He destroyed the community centers because community centers were an essential part of governance, because they built out the what we call creatives now. It was skills and vocational training.
Yes.
So Manley broke it down and said, okay, not everybody's going to get it academically. So who doesn't get it academically can get skills training, can get vocational training. And those who are inclined to pursue academic training, if they weren't able to get it the first time, get all the subjects first time, whether it's in high school or in high school or secondary school, they were able to go back into evening class, study for those programs while teaching to children how to read and write in the primary schools and at the basic school level. So that is why the literacy rate was so high. And they put Jamal on top of that. That was helping adults to learn to read and write. Talk about the cooperative bank that helped farmers to have bank accounts.
Yes.
So when they're talking about democratic socialism, did not fail. The sabotage worked. And that's what people need to understand. And when they were talking about democratic socialism, they said Seaga lied and said Manley was bringing communism to Jamaica because it was of his association with Fidel Castro.
Yes.
That was the problem. No, China is there. What you call China?
Oh.
So democratic socialism was never the problem. And Andrew Holness said he wants Jamaica to be like Singapore. What do you think the Singapore model is? Cannot make this shit up. Have a good evening.
Well said, caller. My God. What a caller to open the eyes of the Jamaican people this afternoon. I take my final call. I know I'm out of time. Let me hear from Head Boy as we wrap up the defense for this evening. Good evening, Head Boy. Thank you so much for holding the line. Go right ahead, sir.
Of course, Brother DREBRIAN, sometimes in cricket game, I don't know if you like cricket, but I'm a big fan of cricket.
Yes.
I'm a fan of football.
Oh, yes.
You have the terminology that is called a night watchman.
Oh.
And so you come out and ensure that you guide the team to the final overs to come and face them the next innings.
Yes.
So it's a privilege to be the night watchman. But I'll go quickly in saying that there's not much I have to add to what they have said. IDC, because Michael Manley inadvertently and without a doubt is one of the greatest political leaders to have walked the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
You hear me say? Me never say outside of his teacher and brother and friend, comrade Fidel Castro. Michael Manley is one of the greatest leaders to have come out of the Western Hemisphere. Yeah? And I say that with no water in my mouth.
Yes.
Yeah? Michael Manley gave us schools, Garvey Massey, all of the schools we could talk about. And the people have said it, so I don't have to enunciate. I want to deal directly this evening with Apka Fitzhenley.
Oh?
And DREBRIAN, you are from where, St. Anne?
Yes.
Did you remember that Apka's father was the principal for Brownstown Community College?
Oh, yes. Speak, sir, speak.
Do you remember that Mr. Fitzhenley was the principal in charge of the Wesley School, and he was a very good man? I will never make nobody make me say anything bad about Fitzhenley.
Yes.
Very good man.
Yes.
Very good man. But he was a democratic socialist.
True.
Hello?
Yes.
He was friends of Burchell Whiteman. You remember, sir?
Oh, yes.
So he was a democratic socialist. So Apka, through Mr. Fitzhenley, in fact, he was not just a democratic socialist, he was a Pan-Africanist. He would turn in his grave today if he heard his son speaking about TCN. Because he was, remember, he used to come and run in Africa with Andrea Green in the morning on IRFM?
Yes, yes.
Why you think him name Apka? He gave Apka the name from the Yoruba word, mean the son with whom I am pleased. So it's an African name in Apka. So you can't see nobody believe in a Pan-Africanist and be a labor, right? In fact,
yes, Radam them head boy.
In his tribute to the family's tribute at the funeral, they played tribute to Michael Manley, who was his friend.
Oh.
Hello. When he became principal of Brownstown Community College 1990, who was prime minister?
Manley.
Michael Manley.
Yes.
Good. With Burchell Whiteman, his education minister.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
So he couldn't get the work if I never Manley. So Apka, you couldn't go to school if I never democratic socialism, sir.
Where you say head boy?
He couldn't yam and come across Manley now. Because Manley and Burchell Whiteman and PJ give him Papa the work up at the school at Brownstown. Okay?
But while on the head boy, I hear you say something about a school that the Democratic Socialist made. Garvey Massey, right? But if my memory serves me right, the Public Works Minister, Nestor Morgan, he is
down
them go. So Nestor Morgan, yes.
He afraid for saying Garvey must say because he not tell nobody say. A 6 farm him do a CC.
Yes.
But the 5 years were at Garvey must say you was being tutored under the philosophy of democratic socialism.
Yes. My God.
Because when you go down to Garvey, you see the Cuban national hero Antonio Maceo.
True.
So what they want to do, they want to revise history.
Yes.
But what we will not allow Apka, Shortneck, Fitzhenley to do, the son of democratic socialism to do, is to come and stab the product, the byproduct that created you. Yeah, you are not going to be able to kill it. In fact, go further. In New York, where the mayor called himself no democratic socialist.
He did, yes.
All of the persons winning the the Democratic primaries now, aren't they associated with democratic socialism?
Absolutely.
So if America embraced democratic socialism, who is Kunumunu Apka Fitzenli to come and tell us that he's not going to embrace democratic socialism? Apka, I'm going to talk now because you let the put out the box. I'm going to talk. I know why you're hedging. I know why you're behaving the way you're behaving. Because you want to get into the St. Catherine Club. But they're not letting you in so easy. Because you thought that your loyalty to Andrew Holness may lead you to getting Olivia Babsy Green seat. I'm going to talk. Babsy, not trust Apka. Apka is coming after your seat. That's why I'm bring news to your Kerencia. But what we really want is your seat because I know Andrew can't touch Kerencia. So what he's doing is running you up for Kerencia. Run him where? Him is a reject PNP. Let him go back in the will because he was shaped and formed in the blood of socialism. In fact, I will say this as I go. Andrew Holness is the epitome of democratic socialism. Meaning, I mean them in fulfill it, you know. I want people to understand me. Meaning when his father went to his mother, he loved Michael Manley so much and democratic socialism that he called his son Andrew Michael Holness.
Head boy! Lord, why you do it again?
When the little farmer man from St. Elizabeth get the first look off Andrew Muma. I could talk so everybody understand me. It's no disrespect to his mother. I respect his mother. And when him get we're talking in Jamaican language, when him get the first joke, him said, no, I wanna feel like socialism running through my vein. When him get the second one, him said, no. Grow what you eat and eat what you grow. I'll call this one Michael. I go and leave you.
God, what a way to wrap up the program. Boy, Perry, nobody cost me brethren, the class nice this evening. So me teeth look a bit of your time. Perry, students, don't forget that Perry Cummings Jr. is live right now with the perspective. Him start from 6 o'clock. But through the class so nice, me teeth look like time. So we are going to wrap up now and we are going to head over the perspective with Perry Cummings Jr. and Cummings. We are going to join Ishmael at 7 and then we wrap up the night with PDTV with Andre Stevens 8 p.m. It was my absolute joy and pleasure to do what I do best, bringing to you the wonderful news of the People's National Party. With that said, Jamaica, see you guys tomorrow, 9:30 a.m., where we'll do it all over again. The word is love, Jamaica. Take care and be blessed. And of course, you know, we are the best at what we do. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Simply the best. God bless.
My dear comrades, you ready? You ready? You ready?
Are we ready for them?
Ready last time.
Let them know we're ready for them. Don't tell them so. Sorry for them. Let them know. Make them ready.
Simply the best. Better than all the rest. The original edition. No more like.
This is the DREBRIAN Show, the place you need to go. News and views, we keep it real. Talking about the things you feel.